During the Kavanaugh hearing, I I don't think it was Graham. I think one other person came up and were making arguments like to support the that it's a farce, and he said that there was a URL set up for the next judge nominee for any body who wants to come out and you know come out, basically just come out and say that this person molested him or something. I didn't say that. It wasn't on alternative media. It was during the Kavanaugh thing that he said that. Nobody's really following up on. I mean, they should want to follow up on that. If a senator says that, then and you back check and find out there's no such thing, then you can have a big hoo ha. You lying idiot. Why wouldn't they do that? Why wouldn't they exploit their advantage against him to say that he's lying? But maybe that will happen. The other thing is that Sticks Hexenhammer 666 just said USA Today, or he just had a segment. He said USA Today uh, said will they discourage um, schools or whatever from letting Kavanaugh coach soccer because he might be a pedophile molester, and the accusation, he was 17 during the time that they're speaking about when they make the accusations. He would have been 17. I'd say would have been because I don't know. So I mean, it'd be one thing if the USA Today was how the accusers felt, like if how the accuser feels, and if they had sway to restrict or to put a block on Kavanaugh from coaching women's soccer, girls soccer, then okay. But for the USA Today, you know, it's. I mean, I might convict somebody prior to them being proven guilty. I'm the populace, the masses, the commoner, you know. So I mean, I might do that, but for a news reporting agency to say that he might be a molester and we should hold off on this until we find out if he's a molester. Uh, Sandbagging had gone from during the hearing to our fucking newspaper. Everybody trying to take flight, Like, if you think about it, this could be the event that wherein somebody detected space could be diagnosed with anxiety, and it could be because of sandbagging. It could be related to that. And even if you don't know what's going on, you know that it affects you if you hear about it because um, uh, you have a modality. I mean, I can't I can't remove myself from the consequences of my interactions with good or bad consequences. Then I can't argue that I'm not a part of my environment and that I don't have an effect. But you see these people trying to drop sandbags so they could take flight because the next thing that they want to do is with under threat of violence they want to jail, and they already know who they want to jail. They're just looking for the crime. They're looking for the crime. So sandbagging to buy more time, to buy more witnesses, to buy more accusers, setting up a URL to a senator can come out during a session, during a hearing, and suggest that this is such a thing that exists, and nobody is there to investigate it because they're already busy investigating. all of the investigative powers um, are being exhausted on this process, and so somebody, somebody that's not me, has to. But then if they do, then they'll lose their channel. Like it. So a few channels, like hopefully a few channels, and I feel like shit because I did not remember which senator it was. But if anybody has the time to go back and look over the hearing, there somebody came and stood next to Kavanaugh on the panel. They were saying there's already a URL set up for accusers to come out against somebody who hasn't even been nominated yet because we believe the survivors. Um, Shit. God damn it. Um, yeah. I mean, fucking, oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. I feel, what's that called? Is that neurosis? Uh, I feel like that guy. It might have been a massacre. This bilingual black metal band is funny. They make me laugh. Of course, they deal with such morbid fascinations. Then, or then it's like they're yeah, whatever. That's another thing. Fuck. My gears are turning. It's just my mental wheels just turning. Took me off into the stream of consciousness. With the stream of consciousness, I cannot keep your wavelength. Uh, it's funny. I'm making arguments, and with the stream of consciousness, somebody can say, "I don't appreciate the stream of consciousness," and not that I don't appreciate you, but I cannot relate to the stream of consciousness and um, do anything with it. So build communication. All right, I'm gonna let my gears have a rest, because I don't want to. There are various number of things that you can do with thinking that is just like um, semantical arguments. Those are. It's like, what are you saying? Like, it's not It's not argument. You know. When I think people say, "I don't want to argue," I think what they mean is, I don't want to rationalize with you. Yeah. Whether they know it or can admit it, you know. And because if somebody made an argument, you would be like, "Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much." Straight like that, you know. I'm not making this up. And if people argue to win, you know, then they just, it's cosmetic. It's just a cosmetic, you know. Like, I could be right. You didn't know I could be right. You know. All right.